All right. I mentioned that I was going to let you in a little bit on how I memorize my script. This looks a little crazy. Hey, just so you know, I don't have any teleprompter or anything like this. This is how I memorize my script. So this is a secret too, because I'm actually missing this card, but I know what that is. So that's so why now? Anyways, I'm just going to run through this in kind of a random order so that you can see that I can just, basically my goal is to just pick cards and then know what they are, and that'll take me to that part of the script. But really what you want to be able to do is you want to take your script in a linear fashion, because it's very important. You don't want to just say price right off the gate, right in the first, basically, hey, my name is Shane, it's $5,000. Because this whole house of cards will fall down. You have to take them through a certain sequence. Okay, so this is basically the phone call. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? And then here is basically, looks like we got a few minutes booked for today. Is it still an appropriate time? Cool, awesome. So have you found what you're looking for? Or are you still looking? Okay, cool. So what prompted you to book a call with us? Cool. So what do you do? Like, what have you been doing to answer that question? What have you been doing? Is it leads? Is it like, what do you do for a living? Blah, 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 blah. How long? And then we get into, oh yeah, how did you get into that? Do you like it? All this kind of stuff. And then we take them over to here, which is basically, you want them to say yes, that they love what they're doing right now. It's very important. Very important to get them to say yes. Now explain why. Because if they say no right off the bat and they start saying no, it's going to be pretty tough to convince them of what you have is better for them. So you got to get them to say yes first. And then that's when you get into, well, it kind of sounds like, everything is working for you right now. If you can change something, what would you change? Now you flip the switch on them and they start coming up with things that they want to change that they don't like, and you dig a little deeper. And it kind of sounds like what is the main reason that you're doing this? And then have you been looking around? And if not, why? If yes, then go here. And what's your criteria? And then you just keep going. And then if it's money, it's like, okay, how much do you make? What do you want to make? All this, like, I can come anywhere and go into that and know where I'm at in the script. So if we were able to do that, what would that mean for you? And you take them down that journey. And over here, it's like time for a change. What if you don't do anything? This is all consequential stuff. So you lead them down this bunny trail. And then it's like, yeah, you know what? I think what we do might help. And you mentioned this. You mentioned right here where, remember when you mentioned how much you make and you said this is what you really want to make and you don't think it could happen? Well, I think this program would actually work for you. Would it be appropriate if I share with you how much it costs and what we can do and how everything works? Yeah, I think that would be cool. Okay, it does this. Boom, 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 boom. Do you see this working for you? Cool, awesome. Why? Okay. So what do you mean by that? Blah, 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 blah. And then you go here. And you go in, okay, well, the last thing, really, I don't have anything else. It's just basically, it's just the onboarding part. I just need best email, debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Bitcoin, whatever you have. And then if they're like, well, I need to talk to my spouse. Okay, well, hold on here. Is your spouse supportive of you making, you said you wanted to make 120, you're making $60,000, and you said you couldn't get to that, but is she supportive? She supportive of you doing it? Yeah, okay, cool. How would you like to proceed? And then they say, well, I need to think about it, or your price is too high. Okay, cool. So that makes sense to me. But let's just say we had a huge duffel bag and we just dumped it onto the table and spread all these cards around, and you had $5,000 in the duffel bag. Would you do this program? Yeah, I think I would. Well, why? Why would you do it? And then you just go through that and you lead them down there. And maybe they're like, I really just need to think about it and all this. Okay, so, like we mentioned here that you've been thinking about this for a little while. Like right here, you're doing this and then you've been thinking about it. You wanted to do it now. Okay, that's cool. Like we mentioned, what happens if you don't do anything the next 3, 6, 9 months? So over the next, I appreciate you wanting to think about, let's just say over the next couple of days, let's just book a time where we can chat more about this. So give you some time to think about it. Now that you know everything about it, let's say in 2 days, in the afternoon, I got my diary out, you got yours out. Okay, boom, let's put you in. No problem. Awesome. Okay, I'll see you then on Tuesday. And they're like, yeah, no problem. Oh, yeah, one more thing before I go. What question do I need to resolve for you before we get on that call? Like, what will you be thinking about over the next few days? Well, I just need to think if I can move some money over to just justify the 5K. Like logistically, I just need to move things over. Okay, no problem. If you want to do that, what we can do is we can just put a little deposit, $1,000 now, and then in 30 days you just pay the rest, or in 2 weeks you pay the rest. Does that sound fair? And then we can take care of this, get you onboarded. You can kick the tires a little bit, get an email, get everything rocking and rolling. We can actually start generating some leads for you and all that. Would that be appropriate, or what do you want to do? You just go through that. So I know that's a lot, and obviously you have to use tonality and all this kind of stuff. But what I like about the cards is it kind of gives you an idea of where you are in the script based on where you can go basically anywhere. I could pick any card and just go, okay, it's money. And then over here, what's the criteria you're looking for? When you went with another program, you bought an online course, what was the results? What do you think kept you back from success? Why didn't you go with that company? You just keep going on and on and on. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. See you later. Bye for now.